If your content takes forever to finish, you're either overthinking it or you're just using the wrong tools. Here are 8 that are fast, easy, and still deliver pro results. One of them even makes videos from a single line of text. So let's take a look. But before we start, here's a reality check. The market is packed with best ever video tools, and most don't live up to the hype. Some are overloaded with some features that you'll never touch, and others, well, they just can't get the basics right. So when I say easy to use, I'm not talking about watered down software for beginners. These tools can deliver pro results without a 4-week crash course or something, but also don't limit you if you want to go into the weeds. They're fast, work across devices, make your content look sharp, and won't drain your budget. So let's kick off with the one that still sets the standard for video editing. But don't worry, we'll get into some more beginner-friendly editors next. Premiere Pro has outlasted plenty of editing fads, and for good reason. It's one of the rare pro-level editors that still balances depth with reliability. You can cut a quick YouTube video or tackle a full multicam project without hitting odd software limits. The editing tools are the gold standard, but it still has the basics, such as simple transitions. Slip, slide, ripple, and roll make precise edits without wrecking your timeline. And the color grading is among the best you'll get outside of some dedicated grading software, truly. Auto reframe saves time when posting the same project across TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube. It's not flawless, but usually close enough to avoid a full re-edit. Premiere Pro can handle almost anything you throw at it, but it works best on well-spec'd machine. There's also a learning curve if you're completely new to editing, though the payoff is huge once you get comfortable. If you need one editor that can handle almost anything and stay relevant for years, this is it. PowerDirector strikes a solid balance between easy to learn and capable enough for some serious work. It's quick to pick up, but there's enough depth to grow with you. It covers all the essentials like trimming, transitions, and titles, plus extras like green screen support, picture-in-picture, and even 360-degree editing. The built-in stock library is a great way for some quick background music, sound effects, or B-roll. And export options are flexible, from standard 2D and 3D to direct uploads to social platforms. It's not as advanced as Premiere Pro motion graphics or high-end effects, but if you want something straightforward, smooth on most systems, and able to produce clean, professional results, PowerDirector is an easy pick. You can even bolt on a premium stock library, so your music, B-roll, and some effects are right there when you need them. Movavi is beginner-friendly as it gets, without feeling like training wheels. It's for people who want to start editing now, without digging through endless menus. The drag-and-drop layout makes arranging clips easy, and you get built-in tools for trimming, cropping, adding text, and simple chroma key effects. AI stabilization smooths out shaky footage, and noise removal cleans up messy audio with minimal effort. You're gonna need that. The media library, it's surprisingly useful, with ready-made intros, stickers, transitions, and other quick add-ons to give videos a polished feel. When you're done, export presets let you optimize for social platforms, mobile devices, or large screens without manual tweaking. Movavi isn't designed for complex multi-layered projects, and it lacks the advanced collaboration tools of higher-end editors. It's also pricier than some equally capable options like PowerDirector, but if you want to produce clean, watchable content quickly, it's one of the most approachable ways to get there. Now that we've covered like the full-blown, all the buttons editors, let's switch gears to something lighter. Clipchamp is a browser editor, and it's built for solo creators who don't want to the bulk of pro software, but still want polished results. It runs on modest hardware because everything runs and saves to the cloud and gets you from rough cut to upload without drama. You get a clean timeline, templates, size for TikTok, Reels, YouTube, and handy tools like screen, webcam recording, captions, and quick audio cleanup. There's a built-in stock library for music, special effects, and B-roll, plus simple brand kits to keep your fonts and colors consistent. Exports are straightforward, and because it's web-based, you can hop between devices easily. It's not built for deep color grading or complex motion graphics, but for fast, anywhere access editing, Clipchamp is a solid pick. If you're on a Mac and want pro-level editing without adding another subscription, Apple Final Cut Pro is hard to beat. It's a one-time purchase, runs incredibly fast on Apple Silicon, and it's tuned to squeeze the most out of your Mac's hardware. The magnetic timeline keeps edits fluid without breaking your sequence, and you get advanced color grading, HDR support, and rock-solid multicam editing. It's also tightly integrated with Apple's other creative tools like Motion for animations or Compressor for custom exports, so the workflow stays smooth. The obvious downside is it's Mac only, so Windows creators can't join in. But if you're already in the Apple ecosystem and want to invest once and be set for years, Final Cut Pro is a smart, long-term buy that's trusted by plenty of pro editors and solo creators alike. Oh, and if you're not ready to drop cash yet, give iMovie a try, also from Apple. It's free, easy to pick up, and it works a lot like Final Cut, so when you do upgrade, you'll already know your way around. CapCut. CapCut has quickly become a go-to for short-form creators because it's fast, it's intuitive, and built for the platforms most people post to. The interface is beginner-friendly, but loaded with built-in effects, transitions, and AI tools like auto captions, background removal, and noise reduction. Templates make it easy to follow trends without starting from scratch, and CloudSync lets you switch between phone and desktop mid-project. Meta has also released its own CapCut style editor called Edits, aimed at Reels creators, and it's worth checking out, especially if you're already deep into Instagram or Facebook content. The catch? Well, the free plan limits watermark-free exports each month, and some higher-end effects are locked to the paid tier. But for most casual creators, that's not a deal breaker, but it's good to know upfront. It's still early days though, but worth keeping an eye on if you want an alternative built right into Meta's ecosystem. Canva has evolved far beyond Instagram graphics and maybe Pinterest. It's now a capable, lightweight video editor and full branding hub, all in the same drag and drop interface. You can create thumbnails, intros, channel banners, and edit short videos without touching complicated timelines. The huge template library covers nearly every style, and brand kit tools keep your colors, fonts, and logos consistent across all content. It's not a replacement for heavy-duty editors like Premiere Pro though. For instance, you won't get multi-cam support or deep color grading there. But for keeping visuals sharp and on brand without juggling multiple apps, it's hard to beat. The free plan is generous, and the paid version mainly adds more assets and advanced brand controls. If you value speed, simplicity, and a unified look, Canva belongs in your toolkit. Hypernatural is a newer tool aimed squarely at speed-first creators. It uses AI to turn a text prompt into a fully edited video. Script, voiceover, visuals, and all in just minutes. You can even swap the voice, adjust pacing, tweak visuals, but the real appeal is how fast you can go from idea to the finished draft. It's great for testing concepts, creating content variations, or filling gaps in your posting schedule without sinking hours into editing. Now, Hypernatural is not a full replacement for traditional editing, so you won't get the same frame-by-frame control or custom effects. But as a rapid content generator, it's surprisingly capable. Just be ready to put your own spin on the output so it feels unique to your brand. Quick rewind before you download everything on the list. For full creative control, but a learning curve, stick with Adobe Premiere Pro. Or if you're on a Mac and want a one-time purchase, go for Final Cut Pro. Or even try iMovie first. If you'd rather get pro-looking edits without the deep dive, CyberLink PowerDirector or Movavi can help. For short form, social-first content, CapCut is the one, with meta edits as a rising alternative. If you want polished, consistent visuals, Canva's your hub. And if speed is the priority, Hypernatural takes your idea to draft in minutes. Pick what fits your workflow, not just what's trending. At the end of the day, the best tool is the one you'll actually use. No upgrade will save a project you never finish, so pick what fits your workflow, learn it, and keep publishing. We've linked all the tools below so you can try them out for yourself. Most have free trials, so there's zero risk in testing. This is worst case. If you find this useful, hit subscribe and turn on notifications. Now, go and make something worth watching.